Alright. This is a new post came out today. So let's have a look. Season 1 season extension and Season 2 season prologue event. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. That is not gonna be good in China. That is not gonna be received well. Just from the title alone, like them extending the season. It's not gonna be good. Like, people want new stuff in China. But let's read. Low Adventure. As September draws to close, the season of Void is drawing closer. The first season of Star Resonance wasn't entirely smooth. Yep. Numerous issues frequently occurring. Yep. Creating a subpar experience for adventurers and impacting the overall progress of Season 2 development. I mean, yeah. If you constantly have to fix bugs and have to take the server down because it's not working well and stuff like that, of course, like, yeah, you can't really focus too well on other stuff, right? Where are they extending the season? Well, we just got into the post. Like, let's read together. For the new season, we hope to provide not only new maps, story content, new dungeons. Okay. New activities, but also other new experience around the season concept to make the content more substantial. Yes, because right now with the Season 1 stuff, like these void monsters, it just feels so whatever. It doesn't really feel like in other season content games, like you have like the season mechanic usually is like very impactful, right? But in this game, the season mechanic right now, it's useful if you get like the armband upgraded, but it's not like doesn't provide a gameplay loop or like feel special to the game or whatever. Hello Kinji. We're just going through a very new post on Season 1 and Season 2 from China. Where class talent trees remain unchanged, we aim to expand the build styles. Yes, please. Class talent trees, I would wish for more, because right now, if you're max points, you don't really have that many choices, right? Because you max out, like you fill out most of the tree, right? We aim to expand the build size and combat experience for each class through the unique Season 2 season mechanic, I guess. Okay, that's very good. Like to hear that. Because right now, like, you can have 2 icicle mages, 2 like whatever spec you can think of. And even if they like pick slightly different stuff, the gameplay is gonna be like 99% the same. Like, you can't really build your character differently than other people playing the same spec right now. Based on the new season theme, we'll use seasonal affixes and themed gameplay in wild maps and dungeons to create a new seasonal combat experience and, well, making the season content more complete, unified and immersive. After consideration, the development team has decided to extend the Void season, originally scheduled to end on October 15 by 15 days to October 30th. Ah. Well. Another 2K roll jazz? Yeah. I mean, they should do that, because for Chinese players, they are gonna be pissed. Oh yeah, oh, you actually you actually read ahead. I wasn't looking at that. Yeah. So this is not gonna go over well. But what I'm reading here, I can't tell, like, because it's translated, I can't tell how PR heavy this is in Chinese. It doesn't read like that in English, but it could like be a bit more PR heavy in Chinese. But what I'm reading here sounds really good. It does sound really, really good. It does sound it's like really heading into the right direction for the game, which makes me hopeful for the future. But yeah, extending it by 15 days for Chinese players when they were really looking forward to getting new content in like 2.5 weeks. Like, yeah. Okay, let's read a bit more. The development team will prepare a special supply, and all adventurers who register an account, create a character, and have logged in for 15 days or more in Season 1 can obtain the new season startup of 2k bound rose gems. Nice. So all my characters on CN are getting juiced again. I've gotten so many Apollo gems for the maintenances and stuff. The supplies were the... Okay. Okay, so they're giving it after Season 2. So that you are logging in again after Season 2. During the extended season, the Season 2 Prologue event and the Prologue story will begin. Okay, so at least like during the extension they're releasing like a small Prologue event. That is really, really good. Like, that is a good transition to have. Like, if they didn't put anything into this extension, then it would be really dreadful, right? But I think this is like a really good way to do it. You and Eluna agreed to travel to Bahama Plateau. Okay, this is like a small story spoiler. The entire scene cycles through 2 stages. Okay, so you have like a gameplay thing for this event. Killing illusions, completing events and puzzles, and opening interactive objects in the scene will obtain the activity item Dim Dream Heartstone. So it's gonna be like some combat event and some other stuff in the extension, I guess. How good is the story? So the first, how do you say that? The first like chapter of the story that we can play until now, it's not very good. And it doesn't flow very well. But there's Irona at least. And Rorola to a certain extent. But the other characters, they're not built out very well. Okay. So this is about the combat event, more Prologue event rewards. Can I get fashion items from the event, I guess? Limited headgear. Season items. Themed items. Season pass and gacha time adjustments, okay. During the extended season, the Void Pass Part 2 will be extended to October 30th, makes sense. Seasonal content where can increase pass level, yeah. The gacha will be extended also, so no new gacha. And where did they say about... but they don't mention the Imagine Gacha, but I guess there won't be a new Imagine Gacha, obviously. As the Void season draws to close, we've gradually developed adjustments and... oh, okay. Shuffles. Seasonal costume adjustments. In response to feedback about repeatedly failing to farm seasonal costumes, development has discussions, reviewing the farm experience, and after discussions, implement the following 3-phase optimization methods. Okay, during the Prologue event, the activity to obtain the Void Weaver, Shadow Weaver box will be restarted and upgraded. Okay, so you can again like get the farmable costumes from the dungeon through like a different method. Because they are very, very rare. Like, this is the one thing that you really like gonna grind the master dungeons or like the dungeons in general for the most part, because I have not gotten a single one in either the CVT or the CN server yet, and I've been doing a lot of dungeons, right? Maybe I'm unlucky, but yeah, they're quite rare. To optimize the seasonal costume farming experience, future season will feature special time travel events. Adventurers can participate in these events to obtain dungeon costumes they missed in previous seasons. Okay, that's very good. And starting from season 2, in the middle and late stage of each future season, the efficiency of obtaining dungeon costumes will be improved through acceleration measures or special events. Okay. So you can get it in the beginning, but if you're not like hardcore grinding, you can get it a little bit later, easier. They sound like very reasonable changes. More optimization and adjustment content in season 2. The body shape adjustment function has entered the final stage of development. Okay. Some more sliders. And testing will be available in the new season. Okay. Resolve issues with Homestead gameplay. Yeah, they wanted to adjust the Homestead, like finish it in season 2, right? Blueprints, more furniture types. Gradually release in the season 2 updates. Okay. Opening up single and 2-player challenges to a wider range of levels, including the normal and hard modes of the raid. And the tower. Wait, you can do tower with AI now? Are they saying that? Because these you can do with AI. They changed that like last patch. The tower will also open up jump level challenges in the middle and late stages of season 2. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. That's nice. That is one thing that I was proposing. There's some jumping challenges. Because the jumping right now is so cool in the game. Like no MMO I've played like has this jumping. Like it's similar to S4 League if you've played it back in the day. And it's really cool, but there's no use for it currently, but sounds really, really good. And system development. Exchange of lower level materials for higher level materials. Okay. Okay, okay. That would be really useful. That would be very, very useful. If it's not like, if the sorry, if the conversion is decent and not like you're not getting really anything by converting, you know. It's gonna be released during season 2. Alright. Okay, so those are the news. Really pretty huge news. I'm probably gonna grab this part of the stream and upload it after I'm done streaming. So if you want to rewatch that, feel free to. But yeah, really good stuff. Like, this all sounds really good. The only thing I didn't quite read here is new raids so far. But maybe they also don't want to talk about that yet. They only said like new dungeons somewhere, right? New raids would be really cool, but it depends on what dungeons we get. Like, they only said like new activities, but we'll see, we'll see. Overall, sounds really, really good. Like, this sounds like reasonable changes to make. And yeah, 15 days, I guess it sucks. But at least they're like providing the event to like kind of bridge the gap. Yeah. Alright, that was it for the rundown of this new post. And let's head actually into the game. Because, yeah, I have it started already here. Let's go. I think everyone skips the story cutscenes. I heard it's not really essential. I didn't skip the story just because in the CBT I wanted to experience it, so I could like skip it on live to like have time to do other things that I want to do on day 1. But I think it's like good to view it. It's not taking that long. It's not an endless yapping session like in Genshin. But yeah, the story is just not that good also, so I wouldn't hold it against anyone for skipping it. But it's like good as an introduction about like what we are doing in the world. It's worse than OG Blue Protocol, yeah. The story was actually really good in Blue Protocol. It was way more like anime-like. Like, you felt more like you were playing a character in an anime. So sell low-level items when global launches. Then when low-level items are oversupplied, buy cheap before that function comes out. I mean, it really depends on your account state, what you're going to do with items. Because why do you actually even want Unbound Luno? There's not that much use for Unbound Luno besides if you're whaling, and if you're whaling then you don't really care, right? Like, as a free-to-play, one thing that you can do is like save up for Imagines, and then you only you buy the raw Imagine from the market, and then you only buy the gold materials from your keys.